Hey y'all, come clean my messy house with me while my kids at school. But yeah, before I start, I always have to turn my Apple Music on the TV and find the perfect song. Because if music ain't playing or you really cleaning, no, it just ain't gonna work. But yeah, let me go and let this natural light in and we gonna get started. But yeah, today y'all, let's just talk about being functionally depressed. Because I've noticed that, you know, since I lost my husband almost 3 years ago, do y'all know I was right back at work? 2 days later, I just been keeping myself busy, moving between work, the kids, and getting them back and forth to school, homework, sports. At one point, my mom was even living with me. She had hurt herself, so I was taking care of her. I just always keep myself busy so that I don't think about it. And I just noticed, like, where was that really getting me? I kind of, attribute that to how sick I just recently got. But yeah, keeping my mind busy and going so I wouldn't have to feel this. But when I got sick and I really just had to sit in this, and I noticed too, before I had even got sick, over these past almost 3 years, God had been steady telling me to be still, to sit down. It's okay to rest. I had been constantly getting that message over and over again. But no, I was fighting it. I can't rest. I think I kind of went into, it's fight or flight mode. Baby, I just been in survival mode, like scared. I went back to work, like I said, 2 days later, not because I actually needed to, just because, one, to keep myself moving, and two, I'm like, no, I have to make sure that these kids are okay. Because unlike, contrary to popular belief, where everybody just felt like, oh, she had a life insurance policy. Oh, that's why she's still living the way she lived. No, baby, this me, grind and grit. I got out here and I got this for my kids because they used to a certain lifestyle, and I'd be damned. Yeah, we lost their father, that they'll know anything different. Because at one point, after Kevin had passed, I remember Dequari, he would always help with the kids. But one day he was fussing. Drayden had asked me for something. He like, no, stop asking mama for stuff. Daddy gone and this, that, and the other. And I had to sit him down. I actually gave him access to the bank account that day to show him, like, baby, don't worry. Yeah, your daddy is gone, but we're okay, and I'm going to make sure that you're okay. And like I said, no life insurance policy, nothing, just me. So, like I said, God had been steady telling me to just sit down, and I've been going against it or whatever. But one thing about it, you cannot play with God, and you cannot go against what he's saying, because, baby, guess what? He will sit you down involuntarily. He will make you feel everything that you've been running from. And that's what happened to me when I just got sick or whatever, because most people don't know just how sick I was. But baby, when I say I was almost up out of here, I had a fever that burnt for almost 2.5 weeks. And when I say I saw so much stuff, it's just like something had been awoken in me, and I became disgusted because I knew this whole time I've been keeping myself moving. I've been trying to, I guess, fill the void and the hurt with things and people that I would never before losing Kevin. And it's okay when you realize, what's been really going on. But baby, when I say, and then another thing too, people be asking me and be, making comments like how I'm doing, what I'm doing. They want to be like me. When I say it's God, nobody but God, I thank him so much, and my children. When I say they keep me going, and not only that, baby, Kevin was a provider in this life and the next. I thank God so much that he wasn't a bum. I laugh when y'all be like, y'all little broke friends, because baby, these are my rich besties. When I say it is them, it's God in them that are keeping me. It's God in them that are funding me. Like, I thank God that, I'm always like, I'm the mother. I'm gonna make sure that they good. But baby, in this time that I've been sick and I've been having to sit off, they've been making sure that I'm okay. And I thank God to even have that. And I know, hold on, it's probably gonna be people when they come on this video like, ugh, I could never go to sleep with a messy house. I could never go to sleep with dishes in my sink. Well, baby, let me tell you something. Most days I don't have the mental or physical capacity to clean some damn dishes. And I don't give a damn. So guess what? They're gonna be right there in that sink. And so I can feel like, and that's another thing that I had to be okay with, because when Kevin first passed, it was just like I was always on top of moving and working and stuff. I got to make sure that I clean up, because you know how me and Kevin were, like I did that every day. I got to do this. Like I have to. I beat myself up that I didn't cook every day like I used to, because when I say Kevin hyped me so bad. If you know, Kevin even told all the women, his family, nobody cooked better than me. Baby, I miss standing at that stove and my husband steady walking by, grabbing my butt, kissing me on my neck, telling me how good it smelled or whatever. I just didn't have the motivation. But I beat myself up about that. But you know what? It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have a messy house. It's okay to not, baby, just cook every day or just feel like you have to perform when you're not feeling up to it. What you need to do, baby, sit in it, feel in it, and truly heal. And moving forward, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to truly heal. God set me down. I know I sound winded because I got these blood clots in my lungs. God set me down. I can't do too much. Like even with me just cleaning it down here, oh, I'm feeling it, baby. This right side, baby, where my right lung is, the lower left lung is hurting me. But baby, I just had to do it. I was feeling it. But I'm going to sit in this. And one thing about it, my kids been steady, like since the Corey was like 10 years old. He'll be 17 May 1st. My baby been steady saying stuff about content creating. Nova been saying stuff about it. She want her YouTube channel or whatever. I'm going to get into it. Maybe that's what God said. Baby, just sit down and I got you. At the end of the day, what God says, Psalms 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you all the desires of your heart. And he knows, baby, I pray every night. That's one thing, in spite of everything that I went through. I always make sure to tell God, thank you. Thank you for the good and the bad. Because at the end of the day, it's all necessary. It's all necessary to who you're going to become, to reach whatever. And one thing my friend Millie reminded me of, baby, God will test you. He will test you. He will bring you down, baby, Job low, just to see if you're going to have that same spirit, that same thankfulness, baby, that same happiness that you had when you was up. And when he see that you do, baby, he's going to exalt you. So I thank you. But if you watch this video this far, baby, go ahead. Like, share, comment, engage. It ain't going to hurt nothing. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all for just listening to me talk. My little therapy session. But yeah, y'all see, I worked. It took me some time because y'all don't see in between. I had to stop a little bit, take my little breaths, get it going. But if y'all see, I got the whole house clean. It smells so good in here. Baby, it feels good in here. And I thank y'all. I pray that y'all have a blessed day. Yeah.